Please, Julie, come in. Do come in.
Have you found Dr. Collins' father?
Oh, no. We haven't been able to locate him yet. You know, we just can't figure out what could have happened to Victor. That's where Kevin is right now. He's out looking for Victor.
So we're alone?
Yes, we are. Not a single soul around.
I thought about the conversation we had regarding Eve, and I was in shock for a while. I wasn't sure what to think.
But when you do really think about it, it all fits, doesn't it?
I would do anything to get these charges against me dropped. And even more importantly, I want to catch whoever killed my father.
I know, Julie, trust me, that's all I want to do, too. And Eve is that person.
You might be right.
No, I know I'm right.
So I brought you this. I took it out of Eve's room last night.
What is it?
Her address book. I think her whole life is in there.
Look, Frank, cut it out. I'm not playing with you.
Why not?
Leave me alone.
Joe, why do you keep hitting yourself, huh? Why do you
Frank,
keep...
stop it. Look, you can't tell a few jokes and expect me to excuse your behavior.
I can't believe you're still mad.
Frank, I thought the days of us getting into fistfights were over.
You can't take a little harmless kidding around?
Whatever.
I am the older brother, Joe. It's my divine right to mess you up once in a while.
Hey, have you guys seen my address book anywhere?
Not me.
No, don't look at me. The last thing I would do is mess with anything of yours.
Oh, the reformed lark. Smart girl. So is Julie around?
Gone to work. I have that number if you want it.
That's not funny, Frank.
What would Julie want with your address book?
That is what I am going to find out.
You're way off base if you think Julie has your address book.
I'm not accusing her of anything. I just want to ask her a few questions.
Well, call off the dog. She has enough on her mind.
Oh, come on, Frank. Julie's a big girl. Asking her a couple questions isn't going to destroy her. Never mind. I'll find her at work.
Anyone guess who woke up on the wrong side of the bed this morning? Yeah, don't leave before we kiss and make up, honey.
Don't you ever stop. Huh? Get out of my way.
9 out of 10 doctors agree holding a grudge will raise your blood pressure.
I'm late for work, Frank.
Is that a tear I see? No, Joey's not going to cry, is he? He's so mad.
Will you cut it out? I'm not going to take your crap anymore. Do you understand? You're acting exactly like you did when we were kids.
Some things never change.
Yeah, like what a jerk you can be.
Like I've always been the one who looked out for you, so show a little respect.
Well, you know what, Frank? Those days are long gone. We're adults now. I'm not going to just bow down and kiss your feet because I was born after you.
Well, I think you've got a few more years of groveling to do. Do you have any idea what your life might be like if it weren't for me?
You know how old that is? You might want to get a new song, Frank. Don't touch me.
Don't push it with me, Joe.
Yeah, well, same back to you. You lay another hand on me and you're going to end up in the hospital.
That was intense.
Yeah, that's family.
You guys are ready to kill each other.
I caught him calling Julie a killer. I had to teach him a lesson.
You hit him?
He's my brother. We've been ready to kill each other more times than I can count. If you had a sibling, you'd understand.
It's almost gone.
I need to get some more.
Can I help? I can stick it to the lab or something.
No, I need to patch things up with Joe myself. I'll go to the lab and see him. I'll get the juice myself.
Karen, have you seen my father? I was hoping he might turn up here.
No. sorry. I've actually made a few phone calls myself. I know everybody's looking for him.
I've looked everywhere. The docks, the park, the soup kitchens, every floor of this hospital, both wings. No one's even seen him. I'm beginning to think he's not even in Port Charles.
Really? Well, is there anywhere else he could be?
I've racked my brain for the answer to that question. It's like he's just disappeared from the face of the earth.
What about a previous home? Sometimes the elderly often go back to a place that's familiar.
Yeah, I know. I thought of that. I've already checked every place he stayed locally. Before he came here, his home was in France, and he doesn't have the resources to get back there.
Dr. Collins, may I have a word?
Yeah, of course. Did you get my message?
Message. Oh, you mean the one stating that I should run for my life?
I can't tell you how sorry I am.
You know, at best, writing a book filled with characters based on people that you know is an invasion of privacy. At worst, it's libelous.
I never intended to hurt anyone.
It's bad enough that the people that you ridiculed have no recourse.
Ridicule is unfair. That's a work of fiction.
Unfair? 2 people have been killed in this hospital because of you. But the entire town is choked with fear. While I'm sure the money keeps rolling in on your best-selling piece of garbage.
I never wrote that book for the money.
Who cares what your motives were? Look at all the suffering that you caused. You know, I'm surprised you have the gall to show your face in public. Excuse me.
Not everyone feels that way.
I appreciate you saying that, but fact remains, I am responsible for that best-selling piece of garbage.
Dr. John Sante, orthopedic. Dr. John Sante, orthopedic.
Hey, Julie. I've been looking all over for you. I've been all over. It's a busy day. What's up? Well, I was looking for my address book this morning and couldn't find it. Do you remember the last place she left it? Well, you see, now that's the funny thing. There is no last place I left it. It stays in the same place, at home, all the time. Have you seen it?
Why would I have seen it?
Because you were looking in my room last night?
Are you implying that I took it?
Did you?
I was in your room looking for an aspirin, Eve. Why would I bother any of your private things?
So you didn't see it?
No, I didn't. Listen, I was paged just before you stopped me. If I see your book, you'll be the first to hear.
Hello there. My name is Nancy Cole. I'm a reporter for the Herald. And, you know, I'm just doing these special little human interest stories on people who pull themselves up by their bootstraps. And we've got a really special one about an intern at General Hospital. Her name is Evelyn Lambert. Wouldn't happen to know her by any chance, would you? You would? Well, that's wonderful. Tell me, could you explain to me how you came to know Ms. Lambert?
Please let me come in. I promise to play nice.
You have to do more than that, Frank.
You remember Father Connolly? Forgiveness is divine, Joseph.
Yeah, what about apologies?
Bad brother. Bad brother. My humblest apology to the guy who means more to me than anyone in the world. May God never see him hurt by me again.
It's good. You give me $20 and I may forgive you.
What can I say? I'm still recuperating. I'm trying to be a parent to Lark, trying to support Julie with this murder indictment hanging over her head. I haven't been a good brother to you.
I understand.
Well, then explain it to me, because I sure don't.
Look, Frank, you've been under a lot of pressure. I mean, more pressure than I've probably ever seen you under. If I was carrying around that much stress, I'd probably beat up somebody too.
Well, just Just make sure it's not your brother. It makes you feel terrible.
Listen, can you do me a favor? Hang out here for a second. I got some stuff sterilizing down the hall.
Yeah, I'll be right here.
Be a minute.
Well, I don't care what kind of business the book is doing. Haven't you read the papers? Well, I never wanted to be popular at the expense of people dying. And every penny of that is blood money as far as I'm concerned. Now, I want you to take General Homicide off the shelves. Well, then you've got blood on your hands, too.
Dr. Suzanne Ebner, cardiology. Dr. Suzanne
Wow.
Ebner,
Looks like someone's having a good day.
There's a copycat killer on the loose, and my publisher refuses to take my book off the market.
You can't make them stop selling it?
They think it's going to be #1 on the bestseller list.
Oh, but Kevin, come on. I mean, there must be something you can do. You wrote the book.
You'd think so, but a first-time author has no leverage during a negotiation. That means that the publishing company controls all the rights.
Listen, they've been writing murder mysteries for years. And just because some nut job decides to take your book seriously doesn't mean that you are responsible for what's happened.
It's nice of you to say that. Not sure it's entirely true, but it's kind.
Well, besides, not everyone blames you for the murders. Lucy's having a high old time pointing the finger at me.
I know. But she's just protective of Scott and Serena, that's all.
Well, I want you to know that I had nothing to do with
You
what
don't have to
happened, and I
convince me,
didn't-
admit I've never suspected you for a moment. I've seen you in action ever since you came to town.
It's like watching a train wreck, I know.
You may rub people the wrong way once in a while, but I like that about you. You take it from me, and I know a thing or two about this. You don't have the heart of a killer. You also risked your life to help Serena, and I'll always be grateful for that.
I wish Lucy's memory was as good as yours. She thinks I'm Hannibal Lecter.
Lucy lives by her own truth.
I want to ask you a question. And stop me if this is crossing the line, but, your father disappeared the day that Grace was murdered. Are you worried that something may have happened to him?
Yeah, I am.
Eve Lambert. She's sort of a brunette, sort of good-looking, I guess, and she has this very quippy little smart mouth. No, huh? Well, tell me this. What about Thursdays? Does that mean anything to you? Hello? Wow. That must have meant something to him. Oh, drat. Okay, think. Wait a minute. Wait just a minute. Why would she have scratched all of these out? Tuesday, Thursday. Days of the week. Appointments. Brian, Charles, Peter, Jim, all with men. Appointments with men! Oh, my gosh. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Hello. It's me, remember? Oh, well then how about Tuesdays? Do you remember Tuesdays? You do? Oh, me too. No, I can't believe it's been so long. How long has it been since I left the Enchanted Escort Service? Oh gosh, I don't know, sometime. Quite a while. I don't know what I've been up to, really. Excuse me? No, I don't really do that anymore. Nope, I don't do that by phone either, pal. Ta.
Yeah, but you know, when we were kids, I don't remember you guys fighting that much, you and Frank.
Well, it's because we never fought in public. My father would always say, in order to be a family, you have to show a family. I mean, arguing in front of other people was considered the 8th deadly sin. So Frank would wait until we got home.
Well, whatever. I mean, I'm glad he at least apologized to you for the other day in the kitchen.
Listen, don't hold it against him, all right? He's been under a lot of pressure, and it was hard for him to admit it. But Frank and I are square.
Hey, you guys haven't been down in the lab doing any experiments, have you?
No, of course not. I thought we were going to wait until we found out what caused the increased aggression, right?
That's what I thought. So, what's the problem? Well, I was going to run the isolation process, but when I went to remove the formula from the refrigerator, some of the vials were missing.
What? That's impossible.
Has anybody been in the lab today?
I was there, but it was only to sterilize equipment for your test.
And you didn't move any of the formula?
No.
Either our inventory counts are wrong, or we've been ripped off.
What are you up to?
My neck in biology, algebra, and just about every other subject they can throw at me.
You're doing great. You know that, don't you?
Positive reinforcement. I like that.
You deserve it. You're putting your life back together after the suicide attempt. You're hitting the books every day.
You know, I kind of like concentrating on something other than me.
Refreshing, isn't it?
Ooh, and easier.
And, you know, I've noticed a change around the house, too. But most of all, I am thankful for the way you have helped me fight back after my accident.
I couldn't live with myself if I didn't help you, Frank.
That's interesting, isn't it? I was trying to save you when I got hurt. Now you couldn't live with yourself unless you helped me. Isn't there a Chinese saying about that?
You owe a person your life if they save it.
I need something from you.
Okay?
Just okay? You haven't even heard what it is yet.
I don't care. I'll do whatever you want.
I wish more people would say that to me. I want you to get back together with Jake.
You already asked me to straighten that stuff out with him, and I did.
I asked you to tell the truth and to be honest.
I did.
And that was good. There is a difference between that and what I'm asking you now. With Jake speaking to you again, you need to figure out how you can make that work for us.
So you want me to work Jake? Like, work him?
Lark, ordinarily, I wouldn't want you to get that close to him, but this is very important.
What is?
I can't keep stealing the DL-56. I'm going to get caught sooner or later.
Well, we'll get you something else to
there
take,
isn't
you know?
anything else. Listen to me. If I can't steal it, we have to learn how to make it.
We are not doctors, Frank.
But Jake is, and he knows the formula. All you have to do is get him to tell you. Now, how hard is that?
Practically impossible, considering I almost sent a guy to jail for statutory rape, and he doesn't want to have anything to do with me.
Now, Jake may be nervous at first, but you can make him come around. You did it before.
What if he wants to sleep with me?
Doesn't somebody have a birthday coming up soon? Now, once you're legal, what's the matter with you and Jake being
Because
friends?
I don't like him that way anymore.
You used to like him that way.
No. No, I can't do it.
Yeah,
I can't.
What's the big deal, Lark? You've already proved you can do something like this. Otherwise, I never would have asked you.
The things I've done, I did because I care about you, Frank.
Well, then don't stop now.
Lucy?
Gone for a while. Love, Lucy. Taw.
Kevin.
Garcia. Did you find Victor? May I come in? Yeah. Great.
You didn't answer my question. Did you find my father?
No, Kevin, we didn't. I'm here with a warrant to search your home.
You have to be kidding. Don't tell me you're buying into all that crap you read in the newspapers, too. Just because I wrote a murder mystery doesn't mean I'm capable of murder, does it?
What about your father?
We don't know what's happened to him.
Kevin, your father was seen in the vicinity of the crime scene shortly before Grace Sullivan was found dead.
All right, Eve. You can run from your past, but you can't hide from the present.
This is Kevin Newman.
And Lisa McCree. Tomorrow, Dr. Nancy Snyderman and her kids explore the Black Hills of South Dakota for more incredible getaways.
Plus, Chef Emeril Lagasse will be kicking it up a notch with a springtime seafood dish. That's tomorrow on Good Morning America.